Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Sip and Review. My name is Chantel and today I will be doing a review on Ready to Love, The Last Resort, Season 2, Episode 8, and that's Fanning the Flames of Love. So guys, before I begin, do not forget to hit that subscribe, like, share, hit the bell to be notified when I post a new video, and comment down below. So the episode started out with nephew Tommy telling the last 6 women and the last 6 men left in the show that 2 people will be going home at the end of the show, which would be 1 man and 1 woman. So Tommy said that he will be giving an old school H-Town cookout at the end of the show. So it's dinner time and everyone is eating dinner. Adriana and Calfani are eating dinner together. Adriana told Calfani that his kiss made her blood pressure rise. And meanwhile, Denise was sitting across from them watching them. And you could see the smoke, the steam, coming from out of Denise's ears, okay? She appears to be hot and bothered, and I don't mean in a sexual way. Excuse me, you know that Calfani is her man, only her man, okay? She had her heart set on him since she first laid eyes on him. She took a claim to him. And I feel like Denise needs to set her eyes on the other men there, like Anthony. So Anthony and Denise were talking, and Denise told Anthony that she left Texas to move to New York with only $200 in her pocket. She was determined to make it. And guys, did you know that Denise was also in Ebony magazine? So at this point, after their conversation, Anthony appears to be feeling Denise more because he got to know her on a much deeper level. Jay and Joy are on a wine tasting date. Joy sits on Jay's lap and he kissed her. Wow. Okay, now that was a very sensual kiss that they gave one another. So I'll say blame it on alcohol at this point. And got Jay feeling tipsy, hot, and bothered. LOL. That was really, really a deep ass kiss that they gave one another. So, and it was one of those inhale and exhale kisses, but for whatever case may be, I was here for it because I do believe that they make a really cute couple. So Rashid is on a date with Adriana, and he said that Adriana is his priority because she's where his heart lies at. And you know, he's been in love with her ever since they dated back before. He was happy to get the opportunity to date her again on this show. So, and he knows that Adriana got her eyes on someone else, and he doesn't want to lose her to another man on their date. They were taking photos on their date, which were really cute photos. And Rashid asked Adriana, was she okay with being a bonus mom, as known as a stepmom? And she said yes, because Rashid does have a son. She said yes because she grew up as the only child, because her dad had 1 child, and Rashid said they're similar in that aspect. Simone and Edwin are on their date. Simone said that she needs to get to know Edwin better. Simone told Edwin that she likes the fact that he was in law enforcement, the military, and he went from that to own his own business as a chef. She asked him how did he do it. He started out as a personal trainer. He said that his mother and father got divorced, so he grew up with just him and his siblings. And you know, is also his mom, of course. So Edward said that Simone questions are making him feel a type of way because she's getting too personal, and she didn't believe him whenever he told her that his dad's absence didn't make him feel a way, because she was assuming that, you know, just because his dad was absent in his life, that would make him a certain type of man. And she didn't like the answer that he gave her, which was not the answer that she was looking for. So, does it look like Simone is being judgmental and bossy, or is she simply asking him questions to learn more about him? So Simone's lawyer hat is pretty much turning Edwin off, and it's making him feel very uncomfortable. And Simone wanted to ask Edwin more personal questions, and Edwin told her that he doesn't know if he wants to answer any more of her questions. So at this point, he was done with the conversation because she was doing too much. So everyone is at the dinner table eating, and the guys are clowning Brian because he jokes a lot, guys. You know, he jokes so much to the fact to where he never really answers the question. He knows how to go around the questions and top it off with a joke. You know, his way of avoiding it. Jay said that anytime an educated man makes a word up, he's full of shit. And yep, I agree with you, Jay. Alice said that she feels like she shot herself in the foot when it comes to Brian, because she's not his girl, and she doesn't want anyone to feel like she's his girl. So, you know, she don't want people to get the idea that they are an item, because she's not feeling him on that level. I feel like she's kind of, you know, back and forth with that thing. She wants to like him, but he's not mature enough for her, and that part about him is turning her off. So Joy killed it with her freestyle, because guys, you know, they have the thing where they all take turns freestyling at the table, at the dinner table. So Alice got bars. I liked hers, what she said. And Alice said, sitting in my seat, bombing to this beat, I like Brian, but I also like Rashid. LOL. That's what she said. So she's basically letting it be known that although she's, you know, it seems like she's checking for Brian, she's like Rashid as well. So Rashid and Simone outside talking. Simone told Rashid that she likes him because he's handsome. She likes the fact that he's divorced and that he was married for 10 years. That says a lot about him. Rashid said that he likes marriage because he feels like he's at his best whenever he's married. Simone said that's another thing that she really likes about him. She finds that very sexy and turned on by the fact that he's a man that knows what he wants. But will he choose Simone over Adriana? So she also likes the fact that she could get the reformed man that has learned his lesson from his marriage mistakes. Nailed it. And that's what I have to say about that. Simone said that she likes the fact that she could say anything to Rashid and he doesn't run for the hills, because, you know, she can be pretty aggressive and come off strong to the guys when she makes them feel like they're on the stand, basically answering her question, because guys, she is an attorney. So she does have that approach to the men when she's talking to them. And she basically wants a man with a backbone that could handle her strong personality, and that's what she's going to need, a man that can handle her. She said that she wants the man that she took to the field line and he missed the goal. LOL. Meaning that, excuse me guys, Meaning that she wants a man that already knows what it's hitting for. So, alright, now Big Pimpin' Simone trying to come with her A game, y'all. You know, she's up there trying to spit game. And I like how Simone can be herself with Rashid. From what I see, Rashid is laid back and easy to talk to. Joy and Edwin are talking. Edwin was telling Joy about his PTSD. He said that he removed his dog tag because they were not his and they belonged to people that were dead. Joy recognizes that Edwin has a lot of layers to peel back and she needs to make sure that he's working on getting himself to a place of balance and peace, because you can't continue to push things to the side because it's not how you heal. So we get to Jay, Winter, and Anthony. Jay asks Anthony why every time he sees her, she's with his girl. Winter said that she doesn't feel like Anthony fights hard enough for her. In my opinion, he's not really that interested in Winter. Anthony said that he has the strongest connection. Although he said he has the strongest connection with Winter, I would say that he's not fighting as hard as he could be, like she said. So, which makes it seem like he's not really that into her. However, he may actually be that into her and it's just, he just has a problem with expressing his feelings. So Anthony said that it's very difficult for him to make a decision because he doesn't want to go home because people may say that he's being standoffish. And Anthony told Winter that he's afraid of being hurt. So now we get to what the real cause is. He's afraid of getting hurt. So that's the reason for him seeming standoffish and, you know, a little bit shy and afraid to make that first move, because I feel like he's afraid of being rejected. Okay, so Winter told him that she's ready to throw caution to the wind because she can handle anything now after her divorce. Brian said that Alex is still his number one and he could tell that the energy between them are a little off. And he's absolutely correct. She's not feeling him as much as she did before. Now you recall her friends questioned him when they had the episode where their friends and family came to question the guys to see how they were really feeling about their loved ones. So the way that he answered his questions just didn't sit right with Alice, and she's been acting different towards him ever since he answered those questions. Okay, so Alice finally told Brian that he jokes too much whenever she's trying to have a serious conversation with him, and everyone agrees that he jokes too much. So your joking is only charming up to a certain point. Then after that it becomes annoying, you know, because you can overly joke too much to the point of it turning into a major turn off, especially when someone is trying to have a serious conversation with you. Simone told Calfani that he's still in top for her. He's still one of her top picks, and she wants to let him know that just in case she gets sent home. And it looks like a few of the women on here are into Calfani. So Calfani told Simone that he thinks she's gorgeous, and he's been putting more of his energy towards the women that have been showing an interest towards him. So basically, Simone, basically he's not checking for you, okay? Because you have not shown interest towards him, therefore you're not even in his radar. So because Simone don't want to go home, she has been going to all of the men that she has some type of interest in, trying to save her ass from being sent home, basically. From what I see, again, they're not really checking for her like that. The other men are not checking for her like that. because she comes off too strong to the men. Most men don't want a woman. Daddy has to question himself about who's wearing the pants in this relationship. So it was said that she was too little, too late. Boo boo kitty. So it's time for the barbecue cookout. Nephew Tom is throwing down on the grill and Chef Edwin is helping him. And Adriana told California that she never had potato salad. And I know you lying. I mean, you live in Texas. Pretty much that is the South, girl. And you never tried potato salad. I'm shook. I don't know if that just wasn't in her diet or what. But I've never really heard of anyone in the South saying that they've never tried potato salad. So that's the first time for me. So I'm not saying that she's lying. I'm not saying that she's telling the truth. I just simply never have heard of it. So Anthony is having a one-on-one with nephew Tommy. Anthony said that he's most attracted to Winter and Denise, which we all know that because that appears to be the only two ladies that you see him with the most on his show. So they're really the only two women on here that I also have seen that is really checking for him. Denise is his top pick. Surprisingly, that's what he said. And you know that he and Denise went skinny dipping together because they better each other. Denise doesn't act possessive with Anthony as she does with Anthony. And I'm sorry I said I'm surprised, but I'm not surprised because actually I did say that he did mention that she was his top pick. So Anthony pulls Winter to the side for a private convo. He told her that he was baffled by her beauty. And he told her that he's really feeling her. And he better make it known before someone else snatches her. Excuse me. Just like nephew Tommy told him, Anthony, you can't bullshit Winter. You know she's going to question your motives. And like I said in my last commentary, Winter's a smart girl. You can't just tell her anything without her double checking, okay? She pretty much seems like she sees through the bullshit to me. So please come correct, period. Winter had him sweating bricks when she's talking to him because he gets really nervous around her. And the conversation was intense because everything she was asking, saying, she came back with something for whatever he had to say. So Winter told Anthony, I'm sorry, that she wants him to be more assertive. And he seems too timid for her. And Jay might be the one that takes her away from you, Anthony. If you don't man up. You know, if you really feeling this girl, you need to do what you have to do, you know, because some women like to chase. You know, they really like that when a man is chasing them and it shows that he's really interested in her. That's why she says she don't really think that you're interested in her like that. Okay? And Jay is good looking and assertive, so you better get it together, boo. Anthony, boy bye. He said that he treats dating like football. And he's always looking for the next play to score. Worrying about how to prevent the next player from scoring on him, Anthony said that if he's doing what he's supposed to be doing, then she's not going anywhere. So basically, if you don't get it together quickly, Jay's going to intercept and catch Winter. Since you referred to it as football, Anthony got me wondering if all men think like he does. That is a game of football. Nephew Tom is having a one-on-one with Alex, and he asked her what's going on with Brian. Alex said that Brian overtalks her often. And she really, like I said, that's a turnoff for her. She has expressed that multiple times, but Brian seems to not be getting it through his skull, okay? Through his thick ass skull. He's not really getting that this woman is really losing interest in him. So my suggestion is for her to trust her gut, okay? Most likely you're going to have the same problems with him if y'all are in a relationship. So they went over the top picks list for each person, and Winter said her top picks is Jay and Anthony. Joy, her top picks are Edwin and Jay. Denise, you know it's Calfani for Denise. And Calfani said his top picks are Denise and Adriana. But if he had to pick just one of them, Calfani said it would be Adriana for him. So, I'm not surprised that he went with Adriana. A lot of men on here seem to really have a thing for Adriana, is what I'm noticing. So I don't know if it's the aggressiveness and, you know, the jealousy, territorial thing that Denise has going on that made Calfani say that Adriana is her top pick. Most likely that is the case, which made him say that she's his top pick. Rashid said Adriana, of course, and Simone said Rashid, guys. Yeah, that was a shocker for me. So she's really feeling Rashid. You know, at first, now, if you recall, she brushed the man off because she said he was just a car salesman. Now, she wants him, you know, okay? So, that was a major turnaround. So, yeah, never judge a book for its cover. You know, you have to get to know a person before you go to misjudging them. And Jay said his top pick is Joy in Winter. Brian said his top pick is Alex in Winter. For Edwin, it's Joy. So he only has one top pick at this moment. Alex, she kind of said Brian, but then she kind of didn't say Brian. So she's still on the fence about that. She hasn't really made a decision on who is really her top pick as of yet. Anthony, he said his top picks are Denise and Winter. Adriana, Rashida Calfani is her top pick. And the look on Denise's face when Adriana said Calfani, okay? And y'all know Calfani didn't even say that if he had to pick one, Denise would be the one. He said it would be Adriana. And Denise said her top picks are Calfani and Anthony. The lady said that Edwin is their least compatibility. That's what Simone and Alex said about Edwin. Denise's least compatibility is Brian. Adriana said that Brian is too childish, and I agree. A lot of women say that Brian is too childish. He jokes too much at the wrong time. Is when he wants to joke, when it's time to be serious. Winter said that Brian said that he and Alex ain't no big deal. And maybe he said that because Alex brushed him off. She has been, you know, acting funny with him lately. Edwin also said his least is Simone. So they both agree that they really aren't checking for one another. The other men said that Simone is too little too late. Rashid said she's not too late for him. So, because she showed Rashid another side of her, and, you know, she likes him. And she expressed that to him. The men said that they're least compatible with Denise. They feel like she's more of the homie than a lover, okay? Brian said that he can't finesse his way out of stuff with Denise. Now, y'all know Denise is a coach, so she's really very strict and firm. Whatever she says is going to be, that's just what it's going to be. Ain't no change in Denise's mind. So he pretty much can't get over on her. And who's going home tonight? So we get down to the end of the episode, down to the nitty gritty. So I'm sure you guys were not surprised that Brian and Simone went home. And Simone, she already knew that she was going home because she really wasn't as active as she could have been. Instead of playing the lawyer, you know. So no, instead of having people on trial, instead of, you know, when she should have been getting to know them on a relationship level, she was not active. She'd be at the beginning, she was brushing everyone off, you know. She didn't even give them a good 5 minutes before she decided to move on to the next person to conversate with. So she came in wrong, which is, well, I feel is the reason why she only connected with one person, but she connected with that one person that she was feeling some type of way with, that about, that she had a disliking to, close to the end of the show when it was too little too late, like they said. You know, and she wasn't as active as the other participants. And the look on Alex's face, it looked like it was bittersweet, guys, when she told him that they decided that he wasn't ready to love. So like I said, Alex seemed confused. You know, 1 minute she's like, he plays too much, he always joking when I'm trying to be serious with him. But when it was time to send him home, she looked like she felt bad about that decision. So guys, that is the end of my show, Ready to Love. And thank you all for watching. I will see you on the next commentary. Please do not forget to hit that subscribe, like, share, and hit the bell to be notified whenever I post a new video. Thanks for watching. Bye now.